Welcome to S.N.N. Today is Wednesday, January 14th, 2016.
It's a sky day, which means start periods 1, 3, and 5.
Yesterday we gave out a little homework question about Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street.
We asked what color he was in the first season of the show.
We had 3 students turn in answers, but it was Sophie Franklin from Mrs. Romano's class who won. Nicely done, Sophie.
And it was turned in by 8:30 yesterday, so she's quick too.
Oscar was originally orange.
Creator Jim Henson decided to make him green for the second season.
And it was explained to viewers that Oscar had gone on vacation in a swamp and turned green overnight. What was in that water?
That sounds like a question for a biologist or a botanist.
Someone with some STEM training for sure.
Science, technology, engineering, and math. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties.
Here's some new news.
And it's for girls, so not for me.
How about a whole day of fun?
Informative, interactive day STEM activities and presentations.
There's an event coming up on Saturday, January 23rd.
The goal of this event is to engage girls in the exciting possibilities of a career in a STEM field.
There's a maximum of 220 students accepted.
Register by Wednesday, January 20th or before.
Open to girls grades 5 through 8.
From 8:30 a.m. to 1:40 p.m. Registration forms available from Mrs. Leonard.
Hot,
Rich,
meaty,
and with a sour pickle.
These adjectives describe the classic hot pastrami sandwich, which was first created by a butcher shop called New York's Sussman Vogue.
I wish I could create something like that, something to be remembered by generations to come.
Well, you can get your start by signing up for the Future Chef Culinary Contest.
Complete your healthy heart concoction by Friday and get it turned in.
All the info is available outside the art room, 1, 2, 3.
Time is running out. Your deadline is tomorrow.
Today is National Dress Up Your Pet Day.
We all love our furry little critters.
So why not style them up and give them some glam?
Make them look fabulous.
Bring out their inner diva or dude.
They say you have to suffer for beauty.
But not in this scenario. Remember to always keep them safe and comfortable.
And while you're at it, sign them up for the Robotics Club.
Your application is due this Friday.
Club meetings begin January 27th.
Science Olympiad has a meeting today after school.
Don't forget.
Hey Jacob, guess what? There's a special fair coming up.
What? Why? Where?
It's supposed to connect Washington and Oregon in this cold, icy season.
So, what is it?
Imagine this. The Columbia River freezes over and all these food carts come out and sell food. There's ice skating and market shops set up.
Kayla, are you okay? The Columbia River has never completely frozen over. At least, not for the last 200 years.
That's the thing. It was 200 years ago, and it wasn't on the Columbia, but it was on the Thames in London.
What? You're telling me that 1 billion years ago...
The fairs happened between 1600 to 1814.
Seriously, the whole river froze over.
Yep, according to accounts, the ice was more than a foot deep.
Wow, and all these people just walked on it and had a fair.
In our research, we found illustrations of people, watch, having bowling matches, barbers, and shopkeepers even lit fires to keep warm.
Too cool.
Unfortunately, the river doesn't freeze over anymore.
Just goes to show there was wacky weather anomalies even back then.
What historians call the Little Ice Age slowly passed and the climate got warmer. But the last ever frost fair was in 1814, and it was the biggest one yet. There was even an elephant that crossed over the river.
I think you need to let it go. We need to get on to other news.
Sorry about that. Now here's Mr. Williams and Mr. Smith.
Good morning, everybody, and good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
Yes, nice color palette you're wearing there today.
Yes, we did kind of coordinate a little bit, didn't we?
I think so.
That's nice.
Okay, so now you have some announcements to make before we give away some Smencils. Is that correct?
I do.
All
yes.
right.
First of all, and Miss Pappas told me that
we have to stretch? Oh.
Stretch what? Told her. Miss Pappas told me that I told her yesterday I was going to come on, and I don't think I did, but now that I see the news, I did tell her that I was going to come on yesterday. So
nice.
I apologize, Miss Pappas.
That's all right.
I was going to come on and promote the STEM.
Oh, right. Well, I can throw in an extra plug for the variety show, which is happening in February. It's in addition to the GOB assembly that's this Friday,
That is.
the variety show is one of my favorite days of the school year to see all that hidden talent out there. So if you have any ideas for the variety show, and the key word being variety, so it can be weird, it can be funny, as long as it's entertaining. You have any questions, come see me or Mrs. Sappington, and we'll go from there. And also, we will be holding auditions for host and hostess.
That's right.
For the what we call the MCs or Master of Ceremonies. So if you have any interest in that, come see me. I'd love to talk to you about it. Can you lip sync? No. Well, unless it's part of a larger
I think
act.
you can actually, but not in the show.
Yeah, but
yes.
if your act is just lip syncing, we'll pass. Thank you.
All right, so we
Yeah.
have that pitch.
All
We
right.
also have the STEM event. So I was talking to the people who organize it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're available on the 23rd, I think it goes from 9 to 1:30 or something like that. Yeah, if you're available for that, it's going to be a lot of fun. You do come home with lots of prizes. You get a T-shirt and free lunch and all of that kind of stuff. It
Good
only
deal.
costs $10, so I guess it's not free lunch, but it's close. It is girls only, yes. Okay. All right, couple other announcements. Speaking of the GOB tomorrow, I need to see our 10 finalists in the Student Center right after S.N.N. today. So we need to talk a little bit about what tomorrow's going to look like. So our 10 finalists, Student Center right after S.N.N. And last announcement, next Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to flip our days. So originally it was going to be a Sky Day followed by a Hawk Day. It's now going to become a Hawk Day followed by a Sky Day. Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We can do it.
Who's been safe, respectful, and responsible?
Let's
shall
find
we?
out. I have Mr. Aaron Morris,
I have Simone Houston,
Kira Seguis,
Spencer Fuel,
Michaela Marshall,
Nolan Viken,
Gemma Leppi,
Matthew Timzik.
Ethan J. That's it.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
See you later.
Thanks, Mr. Williams and Mr. Smith.
Sports news. Any wrestlers interested in wrestling in the Clark County Youth Wrestling League should see Mr. Constantine ASAP for sign-up papers.
Spots are filling fast.
No experience necessary.
Forms in the main office,
That is the news for Skyridge Middle School.
where hashtag you matter,
Today's thought, faith is taking the first step.
even when you don't see the whole staircase.
Have a thoughtful Thursday, Skyhawks. Remember to follow the code, the Sky Code. Be safe,
Be respectful
be responsible.
and be kind.
This has been Kayla.
And Jacob. At this time, please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.